Does Nico always go out without locking her door?
There's a bear with a heart embroidered onto it. Cute. Quite big and fuzzy. Yeah, that's a place I know well.
Alright, George, calm down.
Great idea, cuddling into the blanket and pretending everything was fine. But I have to know what's wrong with Nico. Nico seems to have become interested in DIY recently. Either this, or it's one of Andre's silly presents. I can imagine Nico's face when Andre brought her a screwdriver from his expedition to Africa. Oh, Andre, you shouldn't have. Well, Andre, you really shouldn't. Always useful. I can't believe Nico still keeps this old, disgusting thing. Yes, I could actually throw it out of the window, but somehow I'm lacking the whole George, overcome all your doubts and destroy that stupid thing impulse. A nice view of the hustling streets of Paris. Not really feeling like suicide at the moment, maybe later. Bapho. Seems like the rest of the note is missing.
Could it be Baphomet?
Bapho. Seems like the rest of the note is missing. A note. I can see the letters M-E-T. Is that a place? That's it, Baphomet. But what now? The last time I ransacked Nico's handbag, I found plenty of useful items, and that garbage present that Andre had given her. A pair of red panties. The bag seems to be quite full. My hands reach into the bag. Ouch! I cut myself on a sharp metal something. As I get it out, I realize it's a pair of scissors. Nasty.
Why can't George look in the bag to see what is there, instead of just randomly reaching in with his eyes closed, seemingly?
Again, my hands touch something pointed, but this time I'm prepared for it. A hairpin. The last time I reach into Nico's handbag, I feel something smooth. Oh my god, it's a small purple slip. Probably another of Andre's presents. That sneaky little... That's Nico's answering machine. I've got one of these myself back home in America, and I hate it. The unread message light is blinking on it. I know it's not exactly gentlemanly to listen to someone else's messages, even though in this case that someone else is my girlfriend. But I must know who called Nico.
It's me. Since you're not in, I guess you're on your way to our meeting place. I expect you to be at the fountain on time.
At the fountain? Which fountain did the voice mean? That's Nico's camera. She used it virtually everywhere. In Syria, Quaramante, and devil knows where else.
But Nico did not go to Syria with George.
Yes, I could take some photos, but I don't think they would be of much use. I'd better leave that to Nico. There's a poster with Broken Sword 2 on it. No, I won't. Why should I rip it from the wall? Nico's computer, it's running. Nothing happens. The operating system seems to be secured with a password. I type in Baphomet. It bleeps and buzzes. Then the screen displays a list of names and addresses. The right edge of the paper shows the coat of arms of the Parisian police. That must be a copy of an official document. Maybe an address list. Maybe Nico is working on a new story. I can't make heads or tails of it.
I believe that's all that we can accomplish here.
I've got lots of memories of this place. This time again, a trace led me here. I still remember how I sat here and talked to Andre 6 years ago. Man, it was horrible.
6 years ago. Broken Sword 2 was released in 1997. So that would put this game in 2003?
I don't feel like coffee at the moment. Maybe later.
The Sleeping Dragon was released in 2003, so that would put this game very close to it.
I still have a fishy smell in my nose. I won't go in there again. A medieval building combined with an elegant 80s style fuse box. Très chic. No. Not without a good reason, and above all, not with my bare hands.
The reason becomes apparent soon. Well, I say apparent. The reason makes no sense. But anyway, we will get there. And is it normal to put a fuse box on an ancient building? They've removed the stained glass window.
I never cared much for biblical paintings or stained glass windows, but these are kind of impressive. I never cared much for biblical paintings or stained glass windows, but these are kind of impressive.
Okay, I did not realise there would be the same description for both actions. Oh yes, it is a stained glass window, but it's not the original one. There is another exit, and that is up here. Oh yes, the gallows.
These are the remains of the gallows on which the Templars were hanged during the reign of Philip the Fair. Gruesome. So you want me to hang myself? I'd rather not, but thanks for the offer.
George is having some very distressing thoughts lately. Maybe this stress of what's happening with Nico has taken its toll.
An original Parisian tramp is sitting on the ground. There's a bottle of whiskey on the ground too. He keeps playing around with the flashlight. Hi, my name is Stobart. George Stobart.
And my name is Les. Armless.
Is that your flashlight?
Yes, it is. And I'm not selling.
What if I gave you something else in return?
You don't have anything I want, believe me.
If you knew what I sometimes carry around. I once had a fish in my pocket.
But I'm sure you don't have the item of my dreams.
Who knows?
You have a woman's slip with you, oui?
You're not serious, are you?
Oh, why not? Many guys have a feminine side.
I don't.
You do. Just look at your hairdo.
What about it?
It's feminine.
It's not. It's just blonde. It's as masculine as my physique.
That was the second thing I wanted to mention.
Stop it. I'll see if I can get you a slip.
We already have one.
I've got the slip.
Give it here now.
Here you are. But I want the flashlight.
There you go. I don't know, but the batteries seem to be dead.
Thanks.
Lovely. Enjoy. So not only do we have a fuse box that has recently been attached to an ancient building, our will to actually vandalize it, but it stems from running out of batteries for this torch.
The batteries seem to be dead. Now I've found an item that's worth risking my life for. 2 frickin' batteries. Well, it's better than nothing.
I'm no electrician, but I'm pretty sure that fuse boxes do not run on batteries designed for torches. At least the one that I have has a very different set of batteries. Anyway.
George Stobart, the only man foolhardy enough to fumble around in a high-voltage fuse box for batteries.
Yeah, I don't think D batteries are particularly high voltage.
Power seems to be on. I'm feeling a little queasy. Should I really put my bare hands in there?
No, because if we do, we die.
I'd rather not.
Now, the solution for this puzzle, considering that we have a screwdriver with what seems like a plastic handle for insulation purposes, you thought this would be ideal for prizing out batteries. But no, we need to use the sweater.
Damn, that hurt! But at least I have courageously acquired 2 Mafasol batteries. Great!
Right. Indeed. I'm sure there would have been more logical ways to get hold of 2 batteries for a torch. We know that this door is locked, so we need to manipulate this hairpin.
Now the hairpin is a perfect lockpick. Damn, the batteries seem to be dead. Ouch! Ah! Oops! I should hurry up. The fire extinguisher is fastened securely to the wall. I don't need a fire extinguisher.
Aha, 2003. So yes, that puts this game very shortly before the Sleeping Dragon.
On the shelves, the newspaper issues are neatly arranged according to their year of publication. These are the shelves of the current year, 2003. On the shelves, the newspaper issues are neatly arranged according to their year of publication.
Okay. There was a slight difference in the description.
On the shelves, the newspaper issues are neatly arranged according to their year of publication. These are the shelves of the current year, 2003.
Okay, I get that, but this one is a different entity.
While searching the shelf, I find an issue that seems most interesting. The attempted assassination is criticized in bold letters. Reporter under suspicion of murder. The renowned Parisian journalist Nicole Collard was released without charge early on Monday evening after several hours of interrogation. According to Police Inspector Henry, suspicions of Miss Collard being involved in the murder of Mayor Bernard Lemire could not be backed up with hard evidence. Lemire had lived under the threat of repeated assassination attempts in recent months after overtly confronting Parisian cults and their totalitarian structures. The 34-year-old photographer Collard came under suspicion when the Irish journalist Ferdinand Irvine accused her of being involved with the assassination and membership of a cult called the Knights Templar. Irvine announced he would back up his accusations with hard evidence within the next couple of weeks. He is currently living in an unidentified safe house under 24-hour guard by police for his own safety. That makes no sense. Why should Nico want to kill anyone? I must learn something about that reporter Irwin, but how?
Okay, we need to be quick here, otherwise we die.
That was close. I seem to have made an enemy. Strange. The only one who knew I was here was Andre.
We need to head back to Nico's apartment and raid her computer again.
As I look at the list again, the name Ferdinand Irvine catches my eye. That's the journalist mentioned in the same newspaper article as Nico. Right next to his name, it says Mouvage 12. That's the Hotel Ubu! Nico kills Mayor. Nico gets interrogated. Nico disappears. Reporter claims to have incriminating evidence. Nico reappears and has Irvine's secret address on her computer. I have a bad feeling about this. And not only because I'm talking like Andre.
Now this looks very familiar.
The chalkboard displays the different meals the hotel has on offer. Today's special is chicken fillet with chips.
The chalkboard is fine where it is.
I'm definitely impressed by how authentic the artwork looks.
Oh no.
Monsieur Stobart, nice to see you again.
I can't say it's nice to see you.
Flap, stop waving the gun around, will ya?
Sorry, Guido.
So, Monsieur Stobart, may I beg you to move? We don't want to make a scene, do we?
No scene? No scene? Do you expect me to let myself be shot just like that?
If you cooperate, nothing will happen to you. For the moment.
I kind of expected Flap to survive. We did kick him out of a train. I mean, he would have been badly injured. But Guido seems to have survived that explosion. Ah well, they're back now.
What do you want?
Oh, come on, Stobart. Don't be stupid. Since you stuck your nose into things that were none of your business 7 years ago, you've been number 1 on the list of enemies of the Templars.
Stop that garbage. The Templars are gone.
If you say so. Just a coincidence that your girlfriend met with people who call themselves the Templars don't you think?
Liar! Nico would never get involved with those idiots! I could see a broad smirk spreading all over his face.
You've met Mademoiselle Collard today?
Yes, why?
Just curious.
If you touch her...
That need not concern you anymore. Not since she's been going out with that fair-haired history professor.
Andre?
Right, that's his name. The two make an excellent match, don't you think, Monsieur Stobart?
Another lie. Every word that leaves your mouth is a lie, Guido! How did you manage to get out of the church in Bannockburn anyway?
None of your business.
Can I shoot him now?
Not yet, Flap. Not yet.
Oh, man.
Can't we just be friends?
What? And lose out on 2 million euros?
What are 2 million euros compared to a real, long-lasting friendship? So, the Templars still exist.
Yes, and they're stronger than before. If you think you wiped out all the Templars during your Scottish adventure, you are sadly mistaken, Mr. Stobart.
And you guys work for them again.
Monsieur Stobart, we are the kind of people who are often called mercenaries. We get our money, and that's all that counts for matters to us.
Believe me, that's gonna change. I'll stop you again this time, even if I have to travel around the globe for it.
But you see, Monsieur Stobart, that's exactly what Flap and I are here to prevent.
Okay, we need to get out of here.
That was close.
I probably should have waited another few seconds as a whole family emerges, but if we did not enter the hotel at that point, Flap and Guide would have shot George.
I have some good memories of this piano. During my first stay here, its keys were literally ravished by a robust lady called Lady Piermont. I wasn't even interested in piano lessons when it was in to get mom and dad to teach you how to play. There's a boy standing there playing with a thingy. Afternoon, boy.
Hello? Hello, who are you?
I'm George Stobart.
That's a weird name.
No, it's not.
But it is.
No, listen. Stobart is a perfectly normal name.
Stobby?
My name is not weird, okay?
Stobber, Stobby, Stobbo.
Who would have imagined this? I travel halfway around the world to have an argument about my name with a boy with the intelligence of a banana.
My dad has a better name than you, mister.
So, what's his name then? Flap?
No, Ferdinand Irvine.
Where's your father now?
He went out. Told me to wait here, but he ain't come back yet.
What's that toy you're playing with?
It's a Freggy.
A Fremy?
Freggy. Don't you know anything? It's a sort of rubber ball.
Looks funny.
Is that actually a real thing?
When did you last see your father?
About 3 hours ago?
Nothing seems to have changed around here. Even the receptionist is the same guy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, monsieur. What can I do for you?
Have you recovered from the shock?
I beg your pardon?
I know I shouldn't have let her loose on you, but I had no other option. If you understand.
No, I don't understand.
Lady Piermont, the pianist and magistrate.
Ah oui, the Madame in Violet, the beast, mon ami.
Oh, well, she wasn't that bad. A little eccentric, but okay.
You are not a target, if you don't mind me saying.
I guess you're right. I'd like to hire a room, please.
One moment, please. I'm afraid we don't have any rooms left.
Really? But there doesn't seem to be much going on here.
That might be your first impression, but come the evening, come the guests. This hotel will be busy then.
Damn it.
Pardon?
Never mind, just thinking out loud. This is the place where I came across Khan for the first time. The memory of it still gives me the creeps. I pull at the door, but it doesn't open. There's something under the door. I wonder if that's intentional. Probably not. It's a hotel reservation belonging to a certain Ferdinand Irwin. Double room, 1 adult, 1 child. Hiding Irwin in a well-known hotel is not the most creative idea the Parisian police ever had to protect a witness. If I can just get into that room...
It's probably not a good idea to put their name outside of the hotel door either.
Afternoon, boy.
Hello?
Oh yes, we need to use the inventory item first.
Hi, me again.
Hello, Stobby.
Listen, would you like to play a little game?
Oh yeah, a game. Friggy. Gets boring after a while.
Here's the deal. We'll go to the receptionist together.
Repta... What?
That man over there.
Uh-huh.
And there, we're gonna play father and son, alright?
Sounds good.
Me again.
I can see that. What can I do for you this time?
I reserved a room.
Have you? May I see your reservation?
There you go.
Mr. Ferdinand Irvine and son?
Brian.
Arthur.
Pardon?
Arthur. Brian is his middle name.
Okay, here's the key to room number 122.
Thanks.
I wish you and your son a pleasant stay.
Surely Ferdinand and his son have already checked in. And secondly, this guy knows that we're not Ferdinand. I mean, last time we spoke to him, we identified as Merlin. Anyway.
The first picture shows the assassination attempt on Mayor Lemire. A short distance from the action, a person catches my eye. Hastily running away, she's looking over her shoulder, as if she's been caught doing something wrong. She's a medium-sized, slender, obviously wearing a bad wig. Wait a minute. I know that face. Is that Nico? The second picture was taken at night, but I instantly recognized the place it was taken. Maupassant. Some people wearing robes, almost impossible to make out. Somehow I have a feeling that there wasn't a children's birthday party. There's a woman in the middle. She seems to be talking to someone. I have a bad feeling about this. The third picture confirms my instinct. It's a close of the woman. It's Nico! She's about to pull the hood deep over her face. Irvin must have taken the shot just moments earlier. Who's she talking to? An older man is standing next to her. His robe is different from those the others are wearing. It's more elaborate. Around his neck, he's wearing a big brown cross. The Templars cross! Definitely their leader, Big Boss, has turned his face away from the camera. I can't see who he is. I don't know how Nico got into this mess, but I have to help her as quickly as possible. It's time to get some answers from Nico.
No, I'd better leave it here. That's too big to take with me.